Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charters here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased technical analysis. Now a couple of levels that Uncle Charters mentioned yesterday, okay? We mentioned the 380 level, okay? We lost that 380 level that was based on the falling wedge pattern, also based on some fib levels from the March 2020 low to the January 2022 high, okay? That was the 38.2 retracement level. Another level that I mentioned yesterday was the 377 level. Okay, guys, that is a 78.6 retracement level from June low to August high. And if that level was lost, I was favoring more downside. As you can see, guys, that level was lost. And we dropped down pretty low. We dropped as low as 373.4-ish, but we closed around 374.2-ish. Okay? So, I can't get bullish until SPY can clear some resistant levels. Okay, start with 377 and then 380. As long as the price is below 377 and 380, bears are in control in my opinion. Okay, but yeah, I'll still trade it unbiasedly. I just need to see the price, the trade setup come into play. So if 377 clears, of course I'll look for calls. I'll play it to the next level, 378.5, then 380. If 380 clears, I'll look for calls, all right? And that would be very, very bullish if 380 can recapture. That would be a recapture of this falling wedge and that critical 38.2 retracement level. False breakdowns are really bullish trade setups, okay? And they're high probable setups. I really love those setups. But as long as we're below 377, I think we're going to drop lower. I have some support at 373-ish. That's previous lows back in late June, early July. And then a support around 371-ish. That's a low from July 14th. I have a support at 370. That's also a low back in June 22nd. So when I run out of fib levels, I look back to previous lows where there was some buying pressure, and I look at those and I use them as reference as support levels, okay? If 370 fails, this is the next thing I want to talk to you guys about. If 370 fails, I got a next critical support for tomorrow at 368.6-ish, okay? 368.65 to be exact, all right? I'm going to zoom out. This is SPY. It took out my fib levels, okay? This is the structure that I am watching when I zoom out. Okay, I have this trend line connecting September 28, 2020 low to October 30th, 2020 low to June 21st low. Okay, that's 3 touches, guys. I'm thinking that SPY can drop some more and possibly go test this trend line, give it a 4th touch. We'll see if it grabs the liquidity because remember, there's stop losses building up under this trend line. That's the idea. So if people shorten from this trend line, the idea is that they put stop losses just below it. So I'm watching 368.6s. Maybe the market makers will push down below it a little bit to take out liquidity and hold it, okay? But I don't know if that's going to happen. All I'm saying is I'm watching. I'm thinking that we will drop some more and go test that trend line around 368.6s. Maybe we'll get like a relief rally there, okay? If SPY does not, if SPY does not bounce there or is able to stay above there and builds bullish momentum, okay, and this trend line fails, that's extremely bearish, extremely bearish. And the next thing I would look at, and that I want to talk to you guys about, is I'll move to the weekly chart and I'll look at the 200-week moving average, okay. We can see many times that the 200-week moving average, and many times in corrections, whether we broke below it and recapture it, like in the March 2020, or the correction we had back in December 2018, or the correction we had back in February 2016. Okay, you can see many times bounces off the 200-week moving average was able to put a bottom in a lot of corrections. So we are coming very close to that 200-week moving average, which is currently at 357.79. Okay, I'm not saying that's where the bottom is. All I'm saying is, you look at this weekly chart, we are in a downtrend since earlier this year, January this year. Lower lows, lower highs. We got that lower low back in June. If we do get the lower low, we can possibly definitely go test that 200-week moving average. Okay, and we'll see what happens there. If the 200-week moving average doesn't hold, then yeah, we'll talk about more potential downsides. Okay, but as of right now, in the shorter term, if you're a bull, you need to see 377.3 and the 380 level recaptured. Okay, as long as we're below it, I'm bear biased right now. Okay, doesn't mean I'm gonna trade just as a bear without any plan or strategy. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I'm favoring more downside as long as we're below 377. Okay, we still got to trade tactically, level to level, unbiasedly, no home runs, just base hits. Okay, so guys, I think I gave you guys my level. Okay, as long as below 377, 375 is a level I'm watching, and then let's see 373, 371, 370, and then that trend line at 368.6s. You'll see if it holds. Okay, if it loses it, very bearish. All right, guys, I'm gonna move on to triple Q. Triple Q, I had a critical level at 283.2. Okay, that was the 78.6 retracement level from June low to August high. We lost it. Can't get bullish again unless that level is recaptured. So triple Q needs above 283.2ish for me to be bullish. As long as below, I'm bear biased. Next support is at 279.8. We tested, washed below it today, but didn't quite close below. So we break below that. Next support is around 275.8ish, and support of this channel, this downtrend channel, is around 274. Okay, so let's play unbiasedly. Above 283.2, look for calls. If 279.8 fails, look for puts. Okay, guys. What's next? Apple. I got Apple. Apple had a choppy day, and it just lingered around the 50% retracement level from June low to August high. All right, so it could be, consolidating for another leg down. We'll see. But as long if it can stay above 152.6, bulls have a chance here for some upside. Maybe go back and test 156, and there's a resistance around 157.3 and 158ish. Okay, but below 152.6, if we can get a confirmed close, confirmation, I got 149.7, 147, and based on this down channel here, or you can look at it as a bull flag, however you want to look at it, but based on this trend line, is that next support at 145.7. Okay, Tesla. Talked about Tesla yesterday. I was pretty bearish on Tesla because of the strong bearish reaction we got from the resistant line, plus that big decent body candle, inverted hammer candle, whatever you call it. It was just bearish. We broke below this trend line, and look at that, we broke below another trend line. This was a very critical trend line back in started back in July 5th early of this year. We have 1, 2, 3 touches, false breakdown here, and we got another breakdown today. Okay, so as long as below 292.6, that's the breakdown level based on this trend line. As long as below 292.6, bears are in control for Tesla as well, and I'm favoring more downside. Okay, next critical support is at 286.2, 284.4, and if that fails, got next support around 279, then 277, and then support at 273.8ish. Okay, so no calls, can't get bullish unless it recaptures this trend line. All right, breakdown of the trend line is 292.9ish. Okay, so we'll make it even. Okay, I need to see above 293. All right, guys, let's end this with option flow, and look at that. This is SPY filter for 500K premiums or above. Once again, at the end of the day, you got these big money players coming in with their bearish bets. All right, look at that, 356. Holy moly, strike price. Okay, what makes me look at is the big size. Okay, this is very bearish. They've been doing it a lot lately. They've been coming in at few minutes after market close and putting in their orders, and it's all for the October 21st date. So very bearish as far as big money is concerned. They're bearish. Triple Q bears 94% into puts. Okay, Tesla 65% in the calls. That's interesting. Tesla's looking very bearish right now, but it's just saying it's bullish. And Apple 72% for Apple. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, I know I sound bear biased, but like I always say, I'm gonna let the price action guide us. But that's what option flow shows. Okay, guys. And I hope you guys found value in this video. If you want more content from Uncle Chartist, consider checking out my Substack. I put my morning analysis and levels before the market opens. But if you want the most content from Uncle Charles, please consider joining my Discord. You'll get my analysis before the market, during the market, my trade ideas, and bundled with a couple other benefits and resources that I use. All right, guys, thank you. Peace.